Keith's an amazing guy.
What is up? It is Red, the Rideshare Ginger, coming right back at you here for another Shipt shopping Saturday on Sunday. I just never video the videos on time, so hopefully this get out Sunday. Today is Sunday, and then I'll get another one out Saturday. But a couple of tips for you today. We're just gonna keep these rolling, try to do 6 minutes or less of Shipt shopping tips that I have for you. And to be honest, Shipt has slowed down, at least out here in Chicago, the last week and a half to 2 weeks. But I did look at it this morning, and it looks like it should be picking back up today and tomorrow. But you just never know. Things kind of ebb and flow with it just a little bit. So we'll see. I kind of base my estimates off the number of total orders in the system, because a lot of those will carry over to the next day, and that's how you get your bigger and bigger promos and things like that. So we'll see. Most of the week, the orders have been going to less than 100 total orders by the end of the night, to where like last night it was still at 450, 500, so that's kind of promising. When it was crazy like 3 weeks ago, they were always over 1,000. Like, you can't see a number bigger than 1,000. It just says 1,000 once it goes over 1,000. And it was set at 1,000 like all day, every day for like a week and a half straight. So hopefully we can get back to that point. We'll see. But the tips for you. The first one is always grab your first order the night before, if possible. So promos for orders that get carried over from, let's say, Thursday into Friday. So no one picked it up Thursday, it sat there most of the day Thursday, or even the last couple hours Thursday. It'll get bumped to Friday, and it'll be the first order available Friday, like for the first time slot, whatever your Metro has for the first time slot. Out here, it's 9 to 10 a.m. So it'll be the first order at 9 to 10 a.m., and it'll have a $15 to $20 promo on it. At least that's the way it works out here. So you want to grab that order the night before to try to snag up at least one promo order to start your day. Go ahead and grab that promo order, and then you're started with, let's say it's a $10 order plus $15 promos. Now you're already started with $25 plus a tip. So you might start your first day, or your first order of the day, and be at $35, $40 in less than an hour. And it's a good way to get the day started. So tip number one is just to make sure you grab that order the night before. Now, if there's no promo orders out there, I'll sometimes say screw it and not take one the night before, and just wait till the morning and get up and see what's available, because orders will build overnight sometimes. So then I'll try to plan out my day the next morning and see if I can grab something in the area I want to be in, type of thing. Or I will grab one the night before without a promo if it's a short one that's close to my house. Like if there's one, 15 to 20 minutes from my house and it's a 35-minute order, even without a promo, I'll grab it just to get the day started. It gets me out of the house. Sometimes, you don't want to leave till you have a good order, and now you're sitting there till, I've done this before, you sit there till noon or 1, and you still don't have a damn order because you're waiting on that good order with a good promo, and they're just not coming, at least not close enough to you. So take that first order, it'll get you out of the house, and then you can start grabbing promo orders and things like that after that. Second tip, and probably the last tip, we're running short on time here, is make sure you look in the system and shop your order in the order of aisles. It's much easier to do it that way. So like, I'll scroll through, and like the most Targets out here are, the grocery section is W. So I'll go find all the W's that are in there and shop it in order of 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, and just start doing it in order that way. So I'm just walking to the back of the store one time. Now granted, if I skip something, hopefully all my stuff is only in grocery for Target, and then I'll come back to the front and just grab it if I happen to skip something. But in general, I try to get it all in order. I do pretty good at that. Meijer, it's just numbered. There's no W or anything. Where it gets a little tricky is, and you got to kind of know your store, is a couple of things. One, produce and meat tend to be not properly numbered, or they not numbered at all, just say produce and meat, both Meijer and Target. So those are the first things I look for. I look for produce and meat because at Meijer, the produce, meat, and even bread as well. I look for bread because at Meijer, bread is in the front at most stores, so there's not a bread aisle. So you go to the front, you got your produce, your bread, and your meat that you want to knock out first before you start going up and down the aisles. Target's a little bit different. There's normally a bread aisle in Target, and then the meat can actually be around the outside of the store. So Target's got a little trickier in that sense. So if you see an aisle number that doesn't exist, like if the aisles only go up to 35 and you see aisle number 46, that means it's around the outside and most likely the frozen section, or up in the front with the produce and things like that, and the fresh food and the bakery at Target. And same thing for Meijer. For some reason, I don't think I've had this where it didn't have the right aisle, but it'll say like dairy. You just got to know where the dairy section is and whatnot. And then if you have items outside of grocery, I prefer to go shop all my grocery items first, and then this is where knowing your store helps. If you have pets, household items, and then like beauty items, you got to know where those are at in the store. Like most Meijers, groceries on one end, beauty's on the other, pet sits in between. So I'll try to knock out the grocery, go to pet, go head over to beauty, and then I'll check out. So that's where knowing your stores helps out a little bit. And most Meijers are set up the same. Targets are hit or miss, but they're mostly the same. But those are the 2 tips for today. We're kind of out of time here, but so get your order the night before and just shop and order the aisles and learn your stores and know the setups to maximize your time within the store. Like I said, it was slow last week. Hopefully it picks up these next weeks, and hopefully your metros are a little bit better than what mine have been, but we'll see how it goes. If it's not going well, I'll probably get back at you with a few different strategies and plans and what I'm doing instead. But until next time, guys, like, comment, share, and thanks for watching.